Welcome back to the Boondocks Homestead. Well, today we're making summer sausage
And
breakfast sausage
and
and
snack sticks,
maybe snack sticks. Maybe
Yeah, we're not sure yet.
we already ground this once. We put 6 pounds of deer meat, 4 pounds of pork, ground pork, and a quart of jalapenos.
And
then we still got cheese. We're gonna probably mix this half and half. Half of it with cheddar and half of it with pepper jack.
So this is what we use. We don't make our own. We've thought about it, but we don't.
This is actually pretty good stuff.
This is really good stuff. Is this the LEM? No. But the breakfast sausage that we cook is made by LEM, and we really like it too. This is made by Con Yeager. I probably just
Con Yeager, I think.
Butchered that name. I didn't mean to. Anyways, that's what it is.
And
so
I think these come out of our garden.
Yes, sir. They did. And we used 2 of the half pints, which would have been a quart. So he run it through the big holes once. Now you're going to run it through the small holes.
Yeah.
And that gave us 10 pounds of meat, and this does
10 pounds.
10 pounds. So we did it 50-50 last year. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
Pork and deer, and that was a little much pork, right?
It was a little greasy. Yeah. This is probably still going to be a little bit greasy.
Well, I think that does have a little bit of greasiness in it. It's not. You don't want it dry.
But we did it with lard, and that put a heavy film in the roof of your mouth of grease. It wasn't. I mean, it tasted good. Yeah. It was good, but
too much grease.
Just really greasy.
So he's going to turn this on. So we're going to not be talking because it's loud, and push this through here, and then we're going to mix this up.
Ready?
Okay, so he ground this all the way through the grinder, and twice. Once with the big holes, once with the little holes. And so it looks like this now.
It's like hamburger.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that pork was ours.
Yeah, the pork come off the Homestead.
Yep.
You want to grab that stuff? I'm sick, you guys. I've been sick for what, 7 days now? 6 days?
Couple days.
No, more than a couple.
You ready?
Well, no, because I got to get my gloves on. So I'm going to wear gloves. I don't hardly ever wear gloves, but I'm going to today because...
Oh, this is stout stuff.
Yes, it is.
It's going to make me start coughing.
Make my nose start going. So this was 3 cups of water. It tells you how to mix it on the package. And don't stand over it when you're doing it. We like died that one year, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
It was awful.
It's pretty stout now.
It was awful. And so... you pour it all over. I can't see. Hold on. Pour it all over the meat, and then stay away from it. Keep your face out of it. And then you mix it all together. You're going to think, well, that's too much liquid, but it's not, because this stuff starts thickening up.
Yeah, it kind of dries it.
Mm-hmm. And it's got the cure in with the seasonings. You have to put that packet in there too. Ugh. It's bad. It's bad, but it's worth it, ain't it?
Yeah, once it's done. Whew.
Yeah. Our oldest grandson, he's been on me to make a video of this. We have one video of a couple of years. That was a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably.
And anyways, he's really been getting into fixing deer meat, hadn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And so he's been borrowing his dad's stuff to do jerky and different stuff. So he's like, "Can you all do that summer sausage? Do a summer sausage video?" I said, "Well, we've done one, but we'll do another one." So here we are.
Yep.
We had a bunch to do anyway. So
Plus,
we
we're
might
going
as
to
well.
be doing breakfast sausage all in one whack.
Yes, and breakfast sausage. And then I don't know if I'll get the other taped, videoed, the snack sticks. I don't know. That'd be a long video, so I might get it taped, but it might be for another day. I don't know. So this is pretty thick now. Now, Tim likes cheese in his and jalapenos. That's why we put the jalapenos. And he's got two different kinds of cheese over here.
Cheddar and pepper jack.
I'm sorry, my nose is just going crazy. So this is pepper jack.
Yep.
And this is the cheddar. Now, this is high temp cheese. You can't put just any cheese in this. Well, I guess you can, but you won't have a good outcome. It'll melt all in there. This kind of, it doesn't melt, which is probably not a good thing for your body, but that's just part of it. So you can do cheese or you can do not cheese, but Tim likes the cheese, so we'll go ahead and buy it.
Everybody likes the cheese.
Yeah, everybody likes it, but it's
not everybody likes the jalapenos, but we do.
Yeah, we do.
All of us do.
Yeah, our family does. Okay, I think that's mixed pretty good.
Pretty good.
So I'm gonna put them back down here so they can see. Okay, so what he's gonna do is tell them what you're gonna do, half and half.
So we're gonna do half pepper jack, and we're gonna do half cheddar.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 5 and 5, 5 pounds of.
Well, can we just guesstimate? We don't have to. Can we just guesstimate like this? Huh? Go get your scales. Let's see if this is 5. Go get your scales.
I don't care what we do.
They know. That's what I do when I cook. It's a guesstimate with me most of the time. I think that's probably good. Put that one in this one. Maybe a little more. Now we're gonna get it because I know it's bothering you.
No, it ain't bothering me. I'm fine. I don't care.
You want me to go get it?
No, you don't.
Grab them scales.
They're underneath that. That's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, we gotta do something here.
Yeah.
Just cut a corner, you think?
Probably. I cut the whole thing off that one. And it's really kind of up to you how much cheese you want to put on.
No, we're gonna put.
I think you better put
it. Be easier to mix than that.
What do you want me to do with that? We need another bowl then.
Here,
because
just smooth that out.
They can't see.
You didn't cut that corner good enough.
Hold on, guys.
Uh-oh.
What?
That bag just ripped.
That's not good. And we just got this out of the freezer, so it's cold. Is that all you want in there?
Let's see what it looks like. That's quite a bit.
That's quite a bit, yeah.
I think that's plenty.
Yeah, I do too. So, there it is, y'all.
We're going to have to do something with this now.
It in.
That bag ripped way down that side.
I'll put it up. I'll get it. Just set it over to the side somewhere. Fix it up later. Okay, I think that's good.
So the package seasoning just does 10 pounds of meat.
Right. One package.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that one's done. Now.
So we need to put this in something else.
I'm running out of bowls. Go get that one on the dehydrator.
The big one?
Yeah, we're just gonna set it in there, right?
It's got sausage in it.
That ain't gonna hurt nothing. It's not gonna hurt a thing. I'm just gonna set that in there. Okay. Put that one in there. Okay. Give me some cheese. And then we're going to have to stop and take a break so I can go take care of my nose.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been doing that all morning. Now this is the pepper jack. It's froze too. I like this one. We haven't done the cheddar one yet. That'd be a first for it.
I need a little more, maybe. I don't know. Let's see what we got.
That's quite a bit, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Seems like quite a bit to me.
Let's put a little bit more.
Okay. That's good. I think that's pretty good. I'm just thinking. I don't know. Okay. Now, this one's done. We're going to set up the stuffer. Now listen. Put me back up there so I can talk for a minute. Put me back up there so I can talk for a minute.
How do you do that? Just twist it?
Just kind of, yeah. There you go. So, we didn't always have all this equipment. And it's not professional equipment. It's just equipment for us. I mean, it's just like, you know, home equipment. It's not professional. But we didn't always have it, did we? We just did the best we could do, you know, with what we had always, have we not?
We just started making this stuff though.
Yeah, well, not just started.
A couple years ago.
A few years back. And so we just have picked stuff up when we found it on sale, or if it wasn't on sale but we knew we really wanted it, we just would pick it up if we had the money, you know, to do that. So we got a stuffer. We got our grinder. That's the second grinder we've been through, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Didn't we give Timmy the first one? Because we thought it was not working well, but it was the way we was putting the blade in. That's what was wrong with that one. And anyway, it was us, not the machine. So we got another machine, but he needed one anyway. So no big deal. And then we got our stuffer. We got our scales. We got our jerky gun. You know, just different things because we process a lot of deer. We used to have it processed. And then we're like, man, we know we need to be doing this ourselves. It's a good thing to know, for one thing, and saves you a little money, right?
A whole lot of money anymore.
Yeah. So, I mean, they do a good job, and then all the messes with them, but still, yeah, you know, when you're got a budget, you got to do what you got to do.
Got to do what you got to do.
That's right, baby. So,
I'm going to move this.
We're going to put the stuffer down here at this end. So I'm going to scoot you back, and I'm going to show you how we do this. So we used to try to do this over at the house, and it was complicated, wasn't it? So we didn't have anything sturdy to put it on. Also, I was going to tell them about, grab those things there. Hand them over here for a minute. We normally use the small ones for our sausage, the casings, but we didn't have any. But we got all kinds of these because these come with all the stuff you buy, these great big ones. So we're just going to use them up so we're not wasting them. And we don't have any small ones right now. So
they're
big.
I think it's 2.5 inch.
They're bigger. You'll see when they're stuffed. They're a little bit bigger. But we like what are the other ones? 1 inch?
I think they're 1.5 inches.
1.5 inches. So, anyways, like 20 minutes before you get ready, you put these in some warm water. You got to have these in some warm water. You can't just stuff them or they rip, don't they?
No, they won't rip. Moist. They just, I don't know why they say do it that way.
I thought we had those ones ripped.
Yeah, that's some casings.
That's what these are.
Now, them was...
The snack stick ones is what I'm talking about.
Them are edible casings. These are not edible casings.
Oh. Anyway, so you put them in water, and that's what we did. So we've always used these to put around these sausages or any of our stuff that we're packaging. And you have this little bitty, what is that called?
Hog ring.
Hog ring. And then you have to, it is the most difficult thing ever. So we finally invested in a pair of these, and this is our first time using them. We just opened them. So we don't know how these are going to work yet, but I'm hoping it's a lot easier than the other. And you buy the little hog ring things. Yeah, hog rings in these little boxes. You know, and they're cheaper, but I'm telling you what, by the time you get done, you're so frustrated that, I don't know. It's frustrating.
So you got some spray or something? We need to lube this.
What kind of spray?
I don't care.
Like cooking spray?
Yeah, just anything to kind of...
Or do you want like olive oil?
Yeah, I don't care. Just something that we
I think
can
olive oil would be better.
just lube that up a little bit.
A little bit olive oil, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't.
My nose. Where do you want me to put it?
I don't know.
What?
I just want a little bit. Good enough.
Okay. Don't we need a pan? Do we need a big pan or about this size?
You're gonna need.
Will this size work?
You're gonna need 2 pans
For?
because we got cheddar
Oh, that's right.
and jalapeno.
You put all the stuff in our stuffer. Not all of it. There's a little left. And
Always
I don't know
lube
how
that
this-
seal up around that. Makes it a little easier to go in there. Try to, anyways.
Grab your things. I think you're going to have you're not going to be able to, well, we'll just see. But I think you're going to have to use them little ones for what's left.
Oh, we'll
I
see.
just have a feeling.
I don't know.
So
We'll see.
I always crank it and he always holds it. And then I usually do that, but I don't even know how to do this contraption now. I don't
Just
even know.
squeeze it, but don't yet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to, because you're gonna have to hold it from the top. It goes.
Yeah. Should be interesting. Should be interesting, huh?
See what happens.
I think these take a lot of
Yeah, they
stuff.
do. These. Go ahead.
And it really is easier with 2 people. I mean, I reckon you can do it with 1. So, ladies, just get in there and help your guys. Or if you're single,
Stop.
get a friend.
Back it up.
He fills them about that full. You want me to hold it and you do? No, because you might staple my fingers. So you think it goes like this?
No, it does.
And then,
Oh,
uh-oh. Then push it.
squeeze it.
That didn't work too good. Did it? Maybe. Hold on. Might be the way you may have to. Anyway. Oh, looky there. So it needs both of them. Okay. Well, not what I thought it was. Maybe we'll do better on the next one.
We'll see.
That took half your stuffing in that.
Let's pull it up. I'm
You
telling you,
gonna
these
press
big
this?
ones.
I know. That's what I said. I think you're going to have enough to fill a little one after you fill the big one. Maybe. Uh-oh. You might just have enough for this. For 2?
Oh. Go ahead a little bit more. Not much, though.
If I could get the rest of that in there, it'd be great.
That's it, ain't it?
No.
I mean, that's.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? No.
Back it up.
There's a little left in there.
Yeah, there's a bit left in there, but.
I mean, we can mix it with the other. It ain't going to hurt nothing.
Yeah. Hold whenever your hands are slick.
Did it go? Or no?
Yeah, go ahead and pinch it together. No, you didn't get on it.
I know. It just ain't what we thought it was it?
I think it's made it.
But it's still less complicated than using just these.
Yeah.
Just these ones.
Okay, so we're done with this bowl. We let this set for 24 hours before we cook it. And then how long does it got to cook? It'll
I
cook
think
3 or 4 hours.
well,
probably.
no, it doesn't really tell you how long to cook it, but you got to get it to a certain temp.
But you cook it slow.
Yeah, you start out at 170, I think, and then you oven method bake at 150 for 2 hours, and then you increase the oven temperature to 180 to 200, and bake it till the internal temp it reaches 158.
So it's probably 5 to 6 hours it's going to cook.
Maybe, yeah.
We did it once in a smoker.
Yeah,
and
we didn't really.
It just took a long time.
Yeah, we didn't really see it. Did you see a difference in the taste?
No, not really.
So we just do it in the oven because it's easier. But
I think it had a little bit of a smokery taste,
but I mean, as far as
the texture and everything was about the
same. So then after you bring it out of the oven, you have to put it in ice cold water. So what I do is I fill the sink up about that full, and then I'll put a bunch of ice on it.
And that's to stop it from cooking internally because it'll get too hard.
Yes. You got to stop that cooking. Once it reaches the 158, you got to stop that from cooking. Because it'll keep cooking. Even when you take it out, it's going to keep going. Mm-hmm. So you got to have it in that cold water. And then after you put it in the cold water, then you drink. Now, we're not going to be able to show you all that. Well, we will. But it's going to be tomorrow, actually. Because this has got to sit for 24 hours in the refrigerator. And then we'll bring it out tomorrow and finish this video.
Yeah, we'll probably cook this tomorrow about noon.
Yeah.
Because it's noon now. We're about done. So.
Mm-hmm. And he found another. We got enough, we think, for another. These are the smaller ones he's fixing to show you. These are the ones we like.
Yeah, it's a perfect size.
Yeah, these are just really, big. Did you hold
one
of these
up? We'll have to cut one of them in half.
They're so big. So we'll cut them in half and we'll, what am I thinking of?
Vacuum pack it.
Vacuum pack it. And then he'll have like 2 separate ones. So that'll make 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of them. Because when you cut them in half, they're going to be the size of that, right?
Yep. Good enough.
Got a little excess on that one, didn't we? And what I've noticed with these, they have little holes in them. Lets the air out, kind of. But, some of the meat comes out too. But those don't have holes in them. Wonder why. Well, we just thought we was going to get away from these pliers, but we didn't. But that's okay, because they're still, that's so much easier, isn't it, than what we were having to do. Okay. So, what's wrong?
We may have poked some holes in there. Well, we've done it before, though.
Yeah, we have. I don't know. I don't know why they don't have holes in them. How much meat's in that?
That much?
You can put it in here if you want to. So here's
the sausage? Breakfast sausage? Oh, I don't think that'd be that.
Do whatever you want to do with it. I don't want to waste it. But we can. So this is my next project. This is our pork off the Homestead, and then I use this LEM for putting it.
We don't know how many pounds that is.
Yes, we do. I already did it.
How many pounds?
There is 10 pounds.
And that does.
It's just 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 2 packs of this to do 10 pounds of sausage. Now, no one's paying us to advertise any of this stuff. This is just, we're showing you what we use, and we like it. There may be something better out there. When we find something we like, we kind of stick to it, don't we?
Yep.
And so I'll get this done. This is really simple. Our ground pork is already ground, so I've just got to mix the seasoning in with it and however much water. 5 ounces of water for 5 pounds. So I'll do 10 ounces of water because I got 10 pounds and 2 packets of these. And then I'll mix it up real good. This is when that's the next thing that I would like to have is the meat mixers. But they're a high dollar, aren't they?
Yep.
They're expensive. But you know what? I'm not too lazy to use my hand. That's the way we've always done it. So anyway, who knows? But then I'll mix this up, and then I'll just put it in these bags. Hold on. we just buy these bags, and they're wild game bags. But we priced bags for pork sausage the other day, and for what, 10 of them, it was $10.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, we'll put them in here, and then it gives you the option. You know, you can write sausage on here, and I'll just put our pork on there, so we know that it's not deer sausage, it's our pork sausage. Because there's a little bit of a different taste.
Oh yeah.
We used to make just deer sausage before we had pigs. Deer breakfast sausage. So we're going to go ahead and get off here for now, and then we'll be back on here to finish this video tomorrow.
Clean up the mess a little bit.
Yeah, we got to clean up all this mess. So we'll see you in a little bit.
You got Kleenex nose.
Because it's red?
Yeah.
I know. Tim's making fun of my nose because I've blowed it so much, y'all. And I can't help it.
Kleenex nose.
He's calling it a Kleenex nose. Anyway, we're gonna put this in the oven. I preheated it. This says to preheat it to 150. Neither one of our ovens go down that low. We always start at 170. That's as low as our oven goes. So that's what we're going to do. I'm preheating it. And we're going to put it in there for 2 hours.
What's this?
And, yeah. And, yes, let me move this. I'm getting ready to do jerky, too. We did all of our sausage. How many pounds of sausage did we do? It
was 10.
Was there just 10?
10 pounds.
I thought there was 11.
We have 12.
Oh, yeah, we had a little extra.
Yeah, 12.
We did 12 pounds of sausage yesterday, breakfast sausage, and we put all this in the refrigerator to cure overnight.
And it firms up pretty good after it sits for a while.
So what I do, y'all, is just get a big pan. So I just put these on these racks. Maybe we should go this way. Maybe not. And these are just cookie racks I bought at Walmart. That's not working out too good for me here. And then I'm just going to put them on these racks. I'm probably going to put that little one in the middle. Because stuff that's in the middle don't get done as quick. In my experience. Okay, open me up there. I'm going to put this in the oven. Oh, maybe. Okay. Normally, is that touching the back in there? Mm-hmm. That meat? We don't want it to. Normally I have the little ones. And we figured out the big rolls are 3 inches.
No.
Or 3? What'd you say?
3-pound rolls.
3-pound rolls. And what are the little ones?
They're 1 pound.
So we think it's better to do the 1-pound rolls. But you always get those 3-pound ones when you buy stuff.
And we got plenty of them. So
and we got a lot of them, and we just didn't want to waste them. So, but we did have enough to do a 1-pound one. But we like those best. So normally I have this oven's it's all the way across because I've got so many of those little ones. But now it's not really too bad. But it'll probably have to cook longer. I did that with my canner.
Sidetrack? Squirrel?
No, I knew you were wondering what that was on my burner, and I did that with my canner. That might be why they say don't do it on a glass top, but I always have. They don't make it look too good, but it sure works okay. But until it falls through, and then I'll be like, whoop, we better go to gas. There you go. So then I've got this is all my jerky meat, and we did it. It looks almost black, but it's, smell that? I can smell that. My nose stopped up. And so I have this jerky gun, and Tim likes, it's a Lincoln. And I'm not doing this and getting paid for it. It's just, this is what we have. And I like it. Actually, our oldest son is the one that he has one, and he said, you ought to get you one of those, Mom. They're pretty good. And So anyways, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put that in there. Now he likes more of the snack sticky type stuff, but I might do this just in jerky because it gets done quicker, and I just don't feel like being over here and maybe. Because we've got stuff to do the snack sticks. Actual stuff
I
to
thought this
do.
was a snack stick.
No, this is jerk. This is jerky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I only did 5 pounds of it, remember?
Okay.
So, probably just...
Is that it?
No, this is the
I bet you it's in there.
summer sausage. No, yeah, maybe. I might have put it up. It's a mess over here. It's not a mess, it's just cluttered. I don't have my dishes put up out of the drain tray. I got soap stuff going on over here. Yeah, this is the jerky. And it's the same stuff. How do you say that?
Jaeger.
And we just like that brand really well. We get it at Rural King, and when we can't get it there, we just get it offline. Because I ain't seen it anywhere else. Have you?
No.
So that's what we use. You have to get it early because if you wait until deer season, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. So you better be buying it like in January, February.
And we bought a bunch of that last year because it was gone way before that.
Yep. So anyways, I'll go ahead and I'll do this, and I'll kind of get a few shots of how this is doing, and we'll bring you back. We'll bring you back when this is ready to come out and go into the cold water. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's just doing its own thing in here.
5 or 6 hours here.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. And this takes a little bit because you're constantly loading your gun and doing it. And I'm going to put it in here and then just let it cook and just check it periodically. But it's going to take most of this day, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But I've got 6 racks, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 racks. So that does pretty much. I also got my old one if I wanted to. I think that'll go though. But maybe not. Mm-hmm. I might have to get my old round one that that we used for so many years until I got this one. Anyway, you got to do what you got to do. Use what you got, don't you? We know all about it. All right, so we'll see you guys here in just a little bit. Okay, we decided to bring you guys back for a minute because we wanted to explain something to you and show you something. Well, Tim decided he wanted the round ones, which is more like a snack stick. They're round, and they're not hard. And when you get older and have teeth, it's not so great teeth, and you got to eat those, don't you? And then this is the flat one on that thing, and it makes the flat jerky. Okay? So what we wanted to explain to you was when you're mixing up this meat, you want only meat. Try to get all that, what's it called, sinew, off of it, the white, and just have meat.
Gray meat.
Yeah, just have the regular meat. You don't mix any pork with this or nothing. It needs to be dry. The jerky and the snack sticks, snack sticks, you can get away with a little bit of it. I think you do put some in the snack sticks.
You can put pork. You can put
in
other meat in with it too, I think.
Meat, yes, but not fat. You put no fat in the jerky. None. No fat. But in the snack sticks, you do put fat. You can put, I think, 20% fat. They're a little more greasier. But the jerky is supposed to be dry. So these will be dry too because we made them out of the jerky mix. Okay? So we'll just give you a little shot of how we're doing this. All right, y'all. I'm back over here at the bread shed, and Tim is doing fence, so he couldn't join us. I've got some of this summer sausage is ready, so I just wanted to show you what I was going to do. I get it out of the oven, and it's just like this. It reached 158 degrees. I'm putting it in cold water, okay? Now, not only do I use cold water, let me get you down here, but I put ice in it because we got to bring that down. So So I just start putting a bunch of ice in here. And that's going to bring it down. Okay? And then I got some more. Now this little one, it's not, for some reason, it is not, it was in between the others. I'm going to put it back in the oven for a little bit because I don't think it got completely up there where it was supposed to be. And we'll put it in there. So far, I've got two. So far, I've got two in here. Now, I'll just leave these in here for a little while, and I'll keep checking them, okay? When they reach 100 degrees, then they're done. I take them out of the water, I put them on a rack, and I let them drip dry for a little while, 15, 20, 30 minutes, and then I transfer them to the refrigerator. After they get cold, like tomorrow, I will cut them in half and I will vacuum pack them. That's how we do it. So it's just kind of your own choice. Different people do it different ways. I've even put them in Ziploc bags before, and they do fine. Okay, so if you don't have a anything to vacuum, a vacuum packer or anything, you don't have anything like that, don't stress over that because you can put it in some Ziploc bags, some freezer Ziploc bags, okay? So there's that, and then that'll be done, and we'll wrap this video up. And then I'll put you over here. I am so sorry, y'all. I'm a mess, but I am feeling a little bit better. I ought to. Tomorrow will be day 7 that I've been sick, and but yesterday, day before yesterday, today, day before yesterday, and yesterday, I've been the worst. So I kicked this up to 165, okay? And the only reason I did that, well, I was reading that the USDA recommends that you do it on 165, but that's not why I did it. Because I normally keep it on 145, but it takes so long. And it's not going to hurt anything because when you do it in the oven, it's 200, okay? So I was like, okay, we're kicking this baby up because I just don't feel like running back and forth or staying over here the whole time because I really don't have anything else to do over here. But anyways, it's looking really good. And the way you'll tell this is done is by pulling it apart. And if it like tries to tear or something, let me get a piece off and show you. It's not ready yet, but you can see it's not giving that tear look when you do that. But when it starts to really tear, that side kind of is, but that's not what I'm looking for. Okay? You can also try to temp it, but these are hard to temp because they're so little. And by the time that you pull them out and try to temp them, they've lost some heat, So I just don't mess with that, worry with that. So when they start to tear, and they look kind of dry on the inside, then they're done. Okay? So we've got those done. We've got the pork sausage done, the breakfast sausage. Almost got the summer sausage done, and I almost got this done. And we'll be finished. And I did lay out some more deer meat because I've got another. I want to show you this real quick. We got some of this LEM. Now this is like my breakfast sausage, but we got some hot, and I'm going to try that. We've never tried that. These are snack sticks, and then I got a big one of original. This does 20 pounds of meat, so I may do these first because that's a lot of meat, and I got to lay out some more pork from our hogs, and then I'll save this one for another time probably. I don't know, y'all. It's fun though. Try it. I mean, if y'all harvest your own meat, and even if you don't harvest it, I told you guys that when I worked at the sheriff's department, at the 911, which was in the middle of the sheriff's department, we used to have it was called a roadkill list. And so if someone just freshly hit, a deer, they would call whoever wanted to be on the list. You call up. I don't know if they do that anymore. I've been out of there almost 20 years. But you would call up and get your name put on the list. And if nobody wanted it, if somebody there at the sheriff's department wanted it, they could go get it, which I did one time. I did do that one time. Uh, that's a whole nother story, and that's kind of a funny story. I took both my boys, got them out of school, and they were in high school, got them out of school, and got my nephew out of school, and they went with me because I dressed it on the side of the road, and then they had to help me lift it up and put it in the back of the truck. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. I ain't got time for that. Maybe sometime. So they had a roadkill list, and that meant that, because that fresh meat, there's no sense if someone accidentally hits a deer, there's no sense that meat sitting there and going to waste, y'all. So I don't know if your town or your community or your county has something like that. And if they don't, maybe try to, talk to them about it and see if they can get that going. I mean, it was nothing for us dispatchers to call up and call people. And you might get a call in the middle of the night and you could pass on it. It'd just go to the next person. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, I don't even know where I was going with this story, why I was even telling you this. But when you have that much meat, you got to, if you get something like that, that's where I was going. If you get something like that, try to do, if you don't know, if you don't take it somewhere to get it processed, try doing it yourself and try using some of this stuff and making your own stuff, if you want to. A lot of people's not into that, a lot of people are not into that. Most of your homesteaders, I think, are probably into it. And I mean, it saves you money and you know what's in it. You know whose deer it is, what happened to it, how long it's set, and those factors are important. You need to know. That's why a lot of times when we would do it before and take ours to a processor, we'd be like, are we going to get our deer back? We're going to get our deer back that we harvested, that we, you know, and a lot of times the answer was no. And sometimes the last place that we were going to, they did do your deer. You got your deer back. But we've been to a couple of places, well-known places, big places, and you don't get your deer back. It just all goes in a big pile and you get what comes out, whatever you order. And I don't like that. A lot of people don't like that. They want their deer. But a lot of times, guys, you're gonna have to do your own. So, and maybe it won't be this year because we're out of tags, but maybe next year, Lord willing, we're still here. We can go through the whole process of, um, breaking it down when they're doing it out, before they bring it into me. And then maybe Tim and I can break down, how we cut up each piece and stuff and show you how. And like the rooster, that video, we're not professionals. We are not professionals. This is just what works for us. We've never been taught it. We just learned what we know and we can share it with you all. But and I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there that, if you want to be professional about it, but it works for us. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And I haven't even, I mean, whew, it's been a day. But I have survived it. Praise God. I'm still here. And I'm still breathing. And I still give him thanks, y'all. So it's because of him that I'm still here and I'm still standing. I don't know what I had the last almost 7 days. Tomorrow will be 7 days. I'm thinking it was probably that C word. And I don't like it. I've had it 4 times since that came out in 2020 or 2019, whichever you want. So I don't like it, but I was drinking my mullein tea. I just drank a cup of it a while ago. Been drinking it to keep that up out of my lungs. And I have been, I forgot about my mullein chest rub. I should be using that. I forgot all about that. And I have been taking my honey and garlic faithfully also. I'm telling you, I'm a firm believer in it. And I don't know. I've got some videos on that. I got videos on the honey and garlic, how to make it. Got videos on all this stuff, the mullein tea, everything. And I grabbed my ear oil out a while ago because I made mullein ear oil, and I got a video Tim and I we were making it. And I don't know how. I don't know what I did. I put it in a dark jar. I had it in this jar. I'm letting it soak with water right now. And I had a dark jar in a dark place up there. It's kind of warm up there. I don't know. But when I poured it out, I thought, I see some stuff in the bottom of that. I'm going to pour that out and see what's going on with it. And it looked like it had a lot of mold in it. And I'm like, nope, not putting that in my ear. So we'll try again next year, Lord willing. And I'll try to do some more research on that and see what maybe I did wrong or what I could do different. But I didn't want to put that in my ear. So I still got some sinus stuff going on. I mean, I had it here. I had it here. I still have it here. Still have it everywhere. It's just I'm getting better because I'm actually able to function. I was there for a few days. I was just like, I ain't getting off the couch. And I had to sleep sitting up. That one night I had to go in on the couch and sleep sitting up because I couldn't breathe. So, but hey, God got me through it, and here I am. Still here for a purpose. For His purpose, His plan, I'm still here. And when I'm gone, it's because He was ready to take me. So that's how we got to look at it, y'all. That's straight up the truth, okay? So I'm going to get off here. I love y'all, and I'm not sure what the next video will be. You see, this will go on today. Thursday. It's Thursday. This is going to go on today. I don't know what time because, it's already 3:30. It may be later, but I put a thing out on the community page that I'm getting it ready. I'm getting it ready. It's coming. So then we'll have one for tomorrow, and then we'll just work on them as they come. I mean, that's all I know to say. So I'll go ahead and get off here. I love y'all, and you have a fantastic rest of the week and weekend. We love you guys, and Lord willing, we'll catch you on the next video. Thank you.